Howdy everyone, this is the 5000 BTU portable air conditioner from BLACK+DECKER. It's a pretty slick looking unit that comes in at a reasonable price and is well reviewed online. In this video, we're going to run over operation, break out the decibel meter, test exhaust temps, measure its running amperage, and then I'm going to show you guys a little technique I use to get a little more efficiency out of this type of unit. Included with this air conditioner is some foam weather stripping, the 5.9-inch diameter exhaust hose, the window installation kit, and a handy remote. It's primarily controlled via the top panel, which houses 5 capacitive touch buttons that give the product a sleek, modern look as well as making it easy to clean. The back contains the access panel for the built-in washable air filter, the hot air outlet, some cord storage brackets, and 2 drains, one for AC mode and one for dehumidification. Just as a general tip, you might consider running this unit outside for an hour or so before moving it indoors. It's got some pretty strong manufacturing odors that did subside after that brief break-in period. The included window adapter is quite short, measuring only 49 inches fully extended. While this might work on vertically sliding windows, owners of horizontally sliding ones might need to make other installation arrangements. This relatively standard size one measures up at 57, so if I were to install here, the included hardware would not work. Portability is also well taken care of. It has 2 handles integrated into the sides and comes with casters pre-installed. To find out how loud the BLACK+DECKER portable AC is, I'm setting up my decibel meter 4 feet from the unit. With the compressor turned off and the fan on low, we're seeing 43 to 44 decibels. This is barely audible and well under normal conversation volume. Turning up to medium gives us 44 or 45, while high is going to be about 47. Bottom line, without the AC actually running, the fan is unlikely to even be noticed. However, that does change when the compressor kicks on. We're now looking at 56 to 57 decibels, which is still very quiet. This level is somewhere just above rainfall. It's actually the quietest portable air conditioner I've ever heard and generally produces a nice white noise. Setting up the amperage meter and we're getting 6.8 while running on high. If running a single AC, this figure might not be important, but let's assume we've got a couple bedrooms all on the same circuit and all of which need an AC. Well, 2 would probably be okay, but 3 would present a problem. Installation is very quick, but the included bracket may present some problems that I mentioned earlier. It was too short for my application, so I went ahead and made a little adapter bracket. If you have some larger windows and can't or don't want to fabricate something like this, there are a number of aftermarket kits available online. The included remote does not come with any batteries, so you might need to add a package of AAAs to your order when checking out. Alright guys, I thought I wanted to do a real quick operation demo. The power button, the louver lifts up and everything kind of turns on there. The fan speed right here, 1, 2, and 3. The temperature here, we can just set that. I think it goes down to 61 to 88. I could be wrong on that number. Right here it's set on cooling. That's the little snowflake. The water is dehumidifier and the fan is, well, fan. And then here, how I mentioned that the plus and minus buttons can mean a couple different things. Normally it sets the temperature. However, if we press the timer button, it will set a delay. That means it's going to turn off in 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. So pretty cool function there, or all the way up to 24-hour delay. Alright guys, here is the included remote. Basically everything you can do on the front panel, you can also do on the remote, plus a couple things. We have this LED button that does not exist on the top, so we can turn the lights on and off if you're particularly bothered by light, maybe at night or something. This little louver button will start oscillating the vent. And we also have this sleep button right here. Slightly unclear on what that does. The manual says it gradually raises temperature as time goes on. Exactly how much or to what degree, I don't know. We can also switch between centigrade and Fahrenheit here. That's something we can't do on the front panel. So all in all, we've got everything duplicated plus a little bit here. If you're new to the portable AC game, you might be sad to learn that these units are actually relatively inefficient compared to window-mounted or split systems, sort of the price you pay for convenience. 2 problems arise from using a single exhaust hose. Here, we see that quite a lot of air is flowing out the back. Well, this air that is shot out the window needs to be replaced inside the house. We're basically ejecting hot air and replacing it with warm air. Not ideal, but unavoidable. The second problem again comes from the exhaust hose. To demonstrate it, let's take another look at this scene under, a different light, so to speak. Viewed with the thermal camera, we see a cool room, a cold AC, and a hot uninsulated exhaust hose radiating heat back into the room we're trying to chill. So, what if we put a jacket on it? This accessory from DeLonghi does just that. It insulates the exhaust hose so we get as much of that hot air out the window as possible. I'll place a link below. It's an associate link for which the channel will earn a small commission. Use is greatly appreciated. Getting it over the hose can be a bit tricky, but only has to be done once. For demonstration purposes, I've left about 4 inches at the top uncovered. Let's take another look using the FLIR camera. A big improvement, right? After running for 30 minutes, the covered portion of the hose is near room temp, while the exposed portion at the top is still hot by comparison. This product also has some utility year-round as a dehumidifier. While I was making this video, my girlfriend had a problem. She had let a cooler leak in her car, so we pulled it in the garage, opened all the windows, and let the BLACK+DECKER 5000 BTU unit run all night. The next day, I pulled about a gallon of water out of the air and her vehicle upholstery was quite dry. Overall, this is a nice unit. It feels well built, is very quiet, and is light on the amps. However, for not much more, some competitors offer units with built-in heat pumps. If that's a need you have, they might be better choices. However, if you only need the AC function this unit provides, it's a great choice.